Hi everyone, this is Melissa Waterwall with Red Door Realty, your real estate advisor. I'm here today with Eric Maya with Cherry Creek Mortgage, and we're going to talk just a little bit about loans.
Yeah, thank you so much, Melissa, for having me. I love your videos, by the way, and I'm honored to be part of one of your videos. So thank you so much for interviewing me.
Thank you. Thanks for being here. So let's talk about a little bit about the types of loans first. Just a little synopsis of the different types of loans out there.
So the main types of loans are FHA, which are for first-time home buyers, a little bit lower credit score. Another popular loan is a conventional loan, higher credit score requirements, a little bit more money down. There's also VA loans for veterans and jumbo loans for higher sales prices and loan amounts.
Okay, so we have several options there.
Yeah.
About how much of a down payment's required with all these different kinds of loans?
Well, they range anywhere from 0% down if you're a veteran, all the way to 10 and 20% down if you're doing a jumbo loan. So the most popular are anywhere between 3 and 5%.
Okay, and what about closing costs? It kind of gets rolled in there too.
Closing costs, yeah, that's one of those figures that it kind of depends on who you ask. I always say a good rule of thumb, because it's not only closing costs from the lender, there's also title company fees and prepaids, but $6,000 is a good range, more or less, on closing costs in addition to the down payment.
Okay, great. How about average closing time? Once you're under contract with a home and you want to get it closed and it's officially the new buyer's home, how long does that take?
That's a great question. That's actually a question that a lot of listing agents and buyers and even buyers agents ask, because in a competitive market, it's still more of a seller's market. There may be multiple offers, and I always call the listing agent, or they call me and ask, hey, how soon can you close this? Because we're competing with other offers. Typically, you want to write it for 30 days, and we can get to closing between about 21 to 23 days on average.
Very good. That kind of leads me to the next thing about buyers need to be pre-approved for a loan before we ever really go out and look for a home. So what's the difference in a pre-qualification letter versus a pre-approval letter?
Well, the difference, and there's a huge difference. So a lot of people think that they can go on an app and get pre-approved in like 3 seconds, which is not the case. That is not a pre-approval by any means. That's a pre-qualification. All that means is that you've gone online, you submitted some basic information, and the system has spit out a pre-qualification letter. They haven't verified any information. So you don't want that type of letter, because it doesn't carry any weight when you're out there making offers. You want a pre-approval letter, which is what we issue. That means we've already taken a full loan application, run credit, reviewed all the documents, and we've submitted it through our automated underwriting processing system. So that means that pre-approval is going to get to the closing table. It's just as good as cash.
So the buyer's ready to go when they get that?
Yes, they're ready to go. The real estate agent doesn't have to worry about wasting their time and money on gas with somebody that's not really pre-approved or qualified to buy a home.
Good to know. Maybe I've had some questions about appraisals. So we're under contract with a home at a certain price. The appraisal comes in a little low. What happens then?
So it's not out of the question. So it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it does, especially with there being multiple offer situations. We keep talking about that. Buyers have driven prices up. So every now and then appraisals will come in low. There's a process of rebuttaling, of protesting the value. So make sure that you get with a reputable lender and a real estate agent that's super professional, that knows how that works, to try to protest the value. If that doesn't work, it doesn't work all the time, it works less than 10% of the time, then you have to go back to the real estate agent, and the buyer have to go back to the seller and renegotiate a lower price.
So it can be done.
It can be done. It's not going to stop you. It's just going to require some additional renegotiations to happen.
Right. Good information. So Eric's information will be at the bottom or the top of this video when it's over. So please feel free to reach out to him with any lending questions you have, any mortgage questions, anything at all. He'd be super glad to talk to you. He's very easy to talk to. I'd love to answer your questions. My contact information will be here as well if you have any buying, selling questions, anything real estate related. I'd love to hear from you also. So thanks for watching.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Melissa, for having me.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye.